Yo, what's up? Hello there. So, I've been wanting to make this video for a little bit. I hate it when people say that. Why am I saying that? I'm just gonna say the video premise. So the title is I want to be everyone, or I want to be everything. So I was kind of writing a script for this video or like a monologue, and I was gonna like have edited clips and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna talk. Um, so I wrote in my notes app, I said, I I want to be, so this is what I wrote because I haven't memorized it. I want to be kind but honest. I want to be original but relatable. So that's all I wrote um when it came to like what I want to be. And then I said, this all comes from how I want people to perceive me. So for the past couple of, well, no, not even the past couple, for my whole life, a lot of my life, I've always wanted to be this or that or this or that. Like I've wanted to be these different things, like what I just said, what I just read. I wanted to be kind, you know, like care, like help others and um make people, I wanted people to perceive me as kind. Um but then I also wanted to be honest with people and like, authentic and not like I'm forcing myself to be nice because I feel like it's the right thing to do, you know. And I also want to be um I said original, but I want to be cool, like, like hip and suave, like wearing all the nice clothes and everything. But I also want to be relatable, down to earth. People can they can just, see me authentically and they know that I'm a person that they can talk to and everything like that. Like that's what I've just wanted to be everything, you know? Um and it really just comes from the way that people see me. I don't want to be everything for myself. I want to be everything for everybody else. And so what I mean by this is whenever you watch YouTube or you see an Instagram post, you see, fans of the person you're watching comment, how wonderful this person is and how amazing they are and, you know, how intrinsically good, honest, authentic, cool, whatever they are. And I'm like, I want to be all those things to people. And I don't just mean commenters on YouTube. I want people to talk about me and say, wow, Indigo is this amazing, beautiful, kind, relatable person. Like I want to be that. But it's like I have to realize and know that I can't be everything for everybody. That's why I'm a people pleaser. I like to please people and I'm learning not to do that, but I actively feel like a jerk when I don't do that. When I don't please people, I feel like I'm mean. But it's like, no, I'm not being mean. I'm just being, me. I'm doing what I want. And that sounds selfish. And sometimes it can be, if you put that over everything, if you put what you want over everything, and like, I mean, everything, not just, small things here and there. I mean, everything, then you're being inconsiderate, you know. But if you're not hurting anybody by doing the things you want to do, then, do it. It's like I don't really know what I don't have a specific lesson for this video. But I'm trying to make one, through my mumbling, my rambling. I mean, like I'm just trying to create a lesson really for myself and for you guys. It's just like I don't I don't I don't want to have to be everything. I want to be a better version of myself. I do. Every single day I want to be a better version of myself. I always think about that. So I know it's something that I truly, truly want, you know? But I get so caught up in worrying about how I want people to perceive me that I don't even know who I want myself to be, you know? Like who I want myself to be for myself, for the person that I see when I look in the mirror, not, the people in my family, not my friends, not strangers, not people at work. Like I have to stop worrying about how these people see me and how they view me. It's so hard because the people you live around and who you're around, like that's your life, you know, but it doesn't have to be your life. It feels like your life, because how people perceive you and view you, it affects your life in little ways. Like let's say you laugh at, a mistake your manager made or something, then that manager might view you as a person who doesn't take things seriously. I don't know. Like that didn't happen to me. I'm just making that up. But it's like obviously how you're perceived, it can affect you. That I have a reason for wanting to be perceived in a good way. It at the end it helps me. Ultimately at the end when I please people the best I can. When I worry about every little thing I say, it helps me, but it really intrinsically doesn't, you know, because I end up screwing myself over more when I worry about things, that are necessary to worry about. Um, I shouldn't want to be everything because that's impossible. No one is everything. Yes, there are going to be amazing things about me that people can talk about for as long as they want, when I'm not in the room. But there's also going to be things that I'm not, that people aren't going to say about me, and that's okay. You know, I find myself, wanting to be funny, but then wanting to be serious, and it's just like I find myself wanting to be really weird, but then also classy, you know? And it's like I truly deep down I feel like I know who I am, but I just feel like I've covered it so much with what I should be that it's hard for me to uncover it, because I know intrinsically deep down I'm a silly person. I'm very silly with people, but then I see somebody who isn't silly and who's respected, and I'm like, should I be that way? That covers it. You know, I want to be somebody who conforms, to trends and stuff like that, because they're popular. But then also I want to be somebody who's an outcast, who's popular for not conforming. So it's like, what do I do? But in reality, those are the same thing, because they're both popular. Like people who like the show Daria and who wear dark clothes and makeup are just the same as the people who wear preppy clothes and stuff like that. And I don't blame either of those people for doing whatever they want if that's truly how they feel and what they want to do. But don't do something just because you want to fit a certain thing. If you want to fit a certain thing for yourself, great. But if you only want to fit a certain thing because you're worried about how others perceive you, don't do that. And that's coming from me, a person who I feel like I do that all the time. I want to go out in the world and feel good, not just because I've done everything I could to make sure that everybody likes me, but because I've done everything I could to make sure that I like me. So yeah. um that's why I want to be everything. I was watching a Drew Monson video and he was talking like this, and that's what inspired me to make this video, where I'm just talking like, no editing, just talking, purely talking and moving around the camera, which he did not do in his video. And at the end of the video, he said something really nice. He said something about how he needs to love himself. And I need to do the same thing, because this all comes from me not feeling like I'm worthy enough to be myself, feeling like I have to mold myself into each person and each stranger I meet into what they want, like whatever. Like my friend once told me that whenever somebody says, I don't like when people do this, they keep that as a note in their head and they try not to do that. And I do that too. Like if somebody says, oh my God, I hate it when people complain about being tired, I'm like, okay, I'll never complain about being tired to that person ever. And on one hand, it's nice, to think about the things that people don't like, especially your close friend, and try not to do them. But on the other hand, it's really like, it's time consuming and to worry about every little thing that somebody doesn't like. Like I'm a picky eater. I don't like a lot of things, but the people around me don't spend their time worrying about that. I'll just remind them, I don't like this or I don't like that. It doesn't take much time out of my day, and if that person isn't going to tell you, hey, I don't like this or I don't like that, that's their fault. That's their problem, not mine. I don't have to be nice. I don't have to be kind. You know, some of me wants to become a bit nicer, but that doesn't mean that I have to jeopardize my humor and jeopardize my comedy and jeopardize my sarcasticness. That's not even a word, but I don't have to jeopardize that just to be a kind person. And for some reason, I feel like I have to. I feel like I want people to know me as a nice person. I remember I was in 8th grade once and I was really nice in my one of my after school clubs, and this girl said, wow, Indigo, you're so nice. And I was like, thank you. And I felt so good when she said that. but I wasn't being myself. Something felt off because I wasn't being myself when I did that. I don't even know how I did that. Like right now, I've tried to recreate that episode in my life where I was really nice for an afternoon, but I can't because it's not me. You know, it's like the reason that I keep failing myself and I keep not liking myself is because I have such these high expectations of trying to do and be everything, but I never meet them. I can never meet these things because that's not me. No, that's not me. Act like a waste man. That's not me. You know, it's not. I act as who I am, but I chastise myself for it. You know, I ruminate on these thoughts all the time of who I should be instead of focusing on who I am right now. Because, um, you know, this is bruised. I forgot the rest of the lyrics, but this is me. And I need to spend more time looking in that mirror, you know, looking at myself inside and out and accepting that person that I am instead of thinking about the future or thinking about the past and how I don't want to be that anymore. I am not the past. I will be one day, but right now I'm the present. And I need to accept the gift that I have of being able to live in this time. This face is me, this hair is me, this voice is me, this body is me, and I I need to learn to accept everything down below my neck, you know. Because I want to be able to say I don't want to be everything. I want to be able to say I want to be indigo. That's my name in case you didn't know. That's my name. But yeah, I don't know. I think the way that I would make my younger self proud is by accepting and embracing the older version of her because that's who I am. When I was younger, I was so, you know, confident and, you know, happy and content with who I was. There was problems, yes, and I will never say there wasn't, but I didn't let those problems define me. I didn't let them hold me back. And I didn't let them criticize. I didn't let those problems become the criticism of who I am intrinsically. Because I am not my failures. I am not my mistakes. I am the reaction to those things. I am, you know, the cry that I give whenever I'm sad. I'm the laugh I give whenever something makes me happy. I'm the smile I make when I see somebody I love. I'm the joy. I'm the pain. I'm the suffering. I'm the anger. I'm the disgust. I'm everything. I am everything. So I don't have to be everything because I already am. And so are you.